Good day to you. I was just... What will it be? I'll have a look. Thank you. And a good day.
What do you...
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Ave Maria.
God bless.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
Guten Tag. Was wünschst du?
I'll have a look.
Du wirst sicher zu... Zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
I'll have a look.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
What do you...
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Sure.
Why are you what? Wasting my time.
I'll have a look at...
Good evening. Do you need something?
You said you could teach me something. Like what?
Well, I don't know much, but I do understand animals. That's for sure.
You take care of dogs and horses here, right?
Aye, they're my favourite. They're kind. They don't hurt you or curse you when you mess something up. And when you're sad, they look at you with those big eyes of theirs. They don't even need to say anything. Yet you feel better right away.
You see? I'm sure you know a few tricks.
Can I have a few groschen for my trouble?
Of course. Tit for tat.
Thanks. So, what do you want to know?
And what if my dog doesn't listen to me? It's like he always forgets what I taught him.
They do that when they think they can get away with it. But my aunt always says, a dog is like his master. If you've got the time, I'll teach you.
You silly doggy.
I'd like to learn...
Can I have a few...
Of course.
Thanks.
Well, how do you know when your horse is hurt? Or when he doesn't like something?
That's easy. If you let him, he'll tell you everything himself. Just not with words. If you've got the time, I'll teach you.
God grant you health.
I'm not hungry now. Grosh told me over a few beers that you had a thing with someone from Horshan, and your husband got battered because of it.
Merciful Mary, so Grosh has been blabbing about me to God knows who. The shame of it. I'll have you know I did no such thing. I'm an honest woman.
My apologies. I'm merely repeating what I heard. So how are things between you?
There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
What is a Thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
What can these stones do?
Well, lots of things. If you have one, it protects you from all harm, helps you in battle, and brings good luck. It also wards off and cures diseases. And if you put it into the rafters of your cottage, you'll be protected from fire and all manner of other calamities.
Why are you so desperate for this piece of rock?
That's my business.
Look, if I'm to help you, I need to know what you're going to do with this stone. I don't want to get caught up in any witchcraft.
This is no witchcraft. It's just... Fine. Listen, I'm afraid for my child. And myself. All my babies died shortly after birth. Bless their souls. And birthing is very hard for me. I nearly died last time. The stone has the power to help me and protect my next infant. That's why I want it.
What does the Thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
All right. I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her. And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
All right. You have yourself a deal. I'll go to Horshan and take on that Tomlin fellow.
God bless you. The Broadhands have a big farm. There's a wayside shrine in front of the gate and an orchard out the back. That's where you should find him. But be careful and don't underestimate him. The stone has great power and it won't be easy. See you later, my friend.
What? Fuck off. What are you staring? To hell with you! I'll rip your ass open! You won't get me! You want to try me? Hey, sling your hook. You're in
Mutt,
for an ass-kicking,
come
you
here.
piece of shit! You're fucking mutt! I'm all yours! Jesus! I'm hit! You wanna try me? Ah! Fuck you! Ah, fuck that!
Show what you're made of.
Greetings.
What? You're covered in blood.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right, and my conscience was getting the better of me. Well, as for you, you've cut the locals down to size. Impressive work. So there's nothing here for you now. But if those fists of yours are still itching, you could try your luck over in Miskovitz. Blood runs hot in those lads, so you'll fit right in like a thumb up an arse. And if you're as stupid as you are brave, there's a shit pit in the burg. The Hole. They're hard as nails there. Beat the shit out of each other with iron gloves. Fucked up if you ask me, but each to his own.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
I'll buy the stone from you.
It's not for sale.
I've got a few questions about this Thunderstone.
Of course.
You really think this Thunderstone can help you?
Well, why else would I want it?
All right. That makes sense. Sorry for my stupid question. Thanks. I think I have all I need to know. I have Tomlin's stone for you.
This is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Think nothing of it.
Hold on. This isn't the stone Tomlin had. I saw it. His had a hole in the middle and it was just different.
What? How so?
Where did you get this stone?
Well, I won it from him.
Then he must have tricked you. I never would have expected that of Tomlin. He's a bit thick-headed, but for him to be so dishonest... Go back to him. I'm telling you, he had the stone. I saw it. He must have stashed it somewhere. And tell him this one's not real.
God bless.
Greetings.
Dude.
Good boy.
How was your trip? The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say, it's a scary place.
I saw that firm hand of yours with my own eyes. Some bastards burned down.
That Thunderstone of yours is a complete fake.
You what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's just say I borrowed your stone. I had a hunch you were stitching me up, and I was right.
You lousy, thieving bastard. You stole from me.
All I took from you was a lump of worthless rock. I wouldn't call that thievery.
But when you took it, you didn't think it was worthless, did ya? Which makes you a thief. You're not the first, though.
What do you mean?
I really did have the stone until the other day. Then somebody pinched it from me. I hope his fucking hand drops off, the bastard.
Any idea who the thief was?
Yeah, a fuckwad like yourself. Goes by the name of Hensel from Rabosh. He and his mate Peter came by all curious about my stone. And that was right before the thing vanished.
And you just left it at that?
Of course fucking not. I up and went to Rabosh, didn't I? But there was no sign of them. So you tell me, why else would they go into hiding if they weren't thieves? But I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I've got a farm to worry about.
You've got a point. I'd probably do the same if I were them. But they don't know me, so they wouldn't hide if they saw me.
Now that's a good idea.
Well, I don't exactly have a choice. I'll track them down and retrieve the stone.
Very good. And when you're done with them, bring it to me. I found it, so by rights it's mine. It's what the heavens wanted. Keep it and you'll be damned. Besides, if you do give it back, I'll forget you ever tried to steal it from me. And perhaps I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands, I don't want to talk about it.
I can appreciate that, but sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Whistler Quarry. You probably know the place. I was going to take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. And all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was. Farewell, and wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, eh?
Good people, gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. Just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. In Silver Scallops, they say. Without warning. Attacked by human troops. In one afternoon, they burned down the whole village. Killed all the villagers. And drove the local lord out of his own castle.
Oh,
you see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land?